Hey guys, hi, my name is Max. Thank you so much for joining to the video. So this is basically a video about how to make or how to place skills on a general. Now applying skill books is a very difficult process. If you understand the base of it, you can do whatever you need. But before you go further, you need to first make a choice of what is the set of skills that you're going to use and what is your general purpose. So I have got Mehmet 2. Now Mehmet 2 is a general that can be used for the attacking purpose, and he can also be used for the subordinate cities. The reason I'm saying the word subordinate city because it has a debuff skill which says reduces enemies mounted troops and ground troops defense by 15% when general is leading the army to attack. So any general that has negative buffs can be placed on the subordinate cities. Okay, you may or may not give the subordinate city skills. That is absolutely your choice. Sometimes players need to keep switching the generals in and out from the sub cities depending on the scenario of the fight, depending on the enemy defenses. That is very important. So I generally set up the skills. I am not that quick in switching the generals in and out from the fights, so I don't work more on the skills. The second general that we might be looking today is William Wallace, which says reduce enemy ground troop defense by 20% and increase your siege machine attack by 20% when general is leading the army. So for him, my targeted skills are siege machine attack, ground troop attack, and siege machine range bonus. These are the targeted skills. Now I'll first have a look at the skills. Before placing the level 4 skills, I have got the ground troop attack in 1 quantity, I have got siege machine attack in 2 quantity, and I have got siege machine range bonus. No, I don't have that yet of level 4. But if I look at the level 1, I have got 3 of the ground troop attack. Now I want siege machine attack, I've got 5 of them, and siege machine range bonus 4 of them. So now how are we going to place the skill books? Remember, once you start placing the skill books, it has a good chance to replace your skill books. So first, the skill book which is in the highest quantity, siege machine attack. I have got 5 of it. I'm going to make a note of 5. I have got ground troop attack in the quantity of 3. And I have got siege machine range bonus in the quantity of 4. So I have to first place the skill book siege machine attack, because I have that of the quantity 5. So siege machine attack, I'll place one of the skill books. It says the new skill has a 0% chance to replace one of the existing skills. Continue to learn. So out of 4 skill slots, one is permanently fixed, which is the main skill or the special skill of the general. The next skill that I'm going to place is going to be an add-on. So there you go. The added skill takes up the second slot unconditionally. Now I have to place the next skill. So the next skill is going to be the siege machine range bonus, because that is in the quantity of 4. When I use the button apply, it says the new skill has a 50% chance to replace one of the existing skills. Continue to learn. So there is a chance that it's going to go on the second slot, sorry, on the third slot, or it can replace the skill which is there on the second slot. So always cross your fingers before doing that, because you need luck on doing this. And it replaced. So now I have got 3 skills of ground troop attack, 3 skills of siege machine range bonus, and 4 skills of siege machine attack. I have made a note of this on my book, so I can always refer it and then keep placing. Okay, so because I've got siege machine attack in a higher quantity, I'm going to use one of it. There you go. It still replaced the first skill, siege machine range bonus. Now I have to apply the skill ground troop attack, because now I have got ground troop attack and siege machine range bonus in the same quantity of 3. So let's apply ground troop attack. There you go. It got placed successfully. Now I want to apply siege machine range bonus. There you go. Now this says 75% chance to replace one of the existing skills, so it can take any of the first 2 skills, or it will, if you are lucky, it will place on the 4th slot. So let's go. It replaced the siege machine attack. This is a tough job. I'm going to go again. Let's see. It is replacing the siege machine range bonus. Now I've got 2 of the siege machine range bonus. I'm going to take my chances. No, I won't give up. I've got few more skill books to use, so not yet. Wish me all the best for this one. Boom. Now we have got the ground troop attack, the siege machine range bonus, and the siege machine attack. So to now I can simply just place the level 4 skills and it will directly take up the slots. There you go. I've got the ground troop attack of level 4. I've got the siege machine attack of level 4. Now all I need is the siege machine range bonus. So I don't have that right now, but in the coming few days I can earn skill books by doing some activities. When I get the siege machine range bonus skill, I will directly apply it and it will take up the slot and my job is done. Now let's try this again on Mehmet 2. I want to make Mehmet 2 as my Subcity general because I am going to get one more Mehmet 2 in a day or two. So let's not just worry about it. Just use the one that you have currently and we'll make him a Subcity general. So for him I already have the subordinate city skills planned. I wanted the gold production but I don't have that. Now please remember, I've got the construction and training capacity in the quantity of 3, 2 and then the training speed in the quantity of 1. So now my choices are very difficult. So I'll begin with the construction because that is in the highest quantity. It's going to place itself correctly. I've got training capacity, I'm going to use that. It worked fine. Training speed, if I am lucky, it's going to take up the last slot. If I'm unlucky, it can replace any of the first and second skills. It replaced my training capacity, no problem. I'm going to use training capacity. I have got rebirth, I'm going to use rebirth. That should place on the 4th slot. Nope, it failed. So now I have the option to either wait to get one of the subordinate city skills, that can be the training capacity or training speed or gold production. I can wait or I can go to the shop, which is here, and buy the skill books. So just to be double sure, yes, I want gold production, training speed or training capacity. I'll just check that again and make a note of it, because if I don't check that again and randomly do it, I can end up losing gold behind buying the skills. So I need training speed, I need training capacity or gold production. I made a note of it on my paper. Let's go to the skill book shop and I have got the training speed. Okay, I'll buy one of the training speeds. I'll just simply go and check if I can place it right away on the general. If not, then I'll have to buy one more. Training speed. It replaced rebirth. So now I have to get rebirth or gold production or training capacity. Now remember, the technique that I'm using to get the skills of subordinate city general, the Subcity skill books, this is the expensive technique. Don't do this until or unless you're desperate. For the video purpose I'm doing it so that you understand how it is done. Boom. Now once again I've got all the 3 skills set. Now I just need to replace it with the high level skill. So I just used a construction skill and I got my construction done. I have to use the, sorry, that was the, oh, it's bugged. Yeah, now it's correct. Training speed, there you go. I have got training speed done, and the last is rebirth done. Now you see all the skills of level 4 have been applied. So coming to the conclusion of this video is, first you need to make sure that you apply the level 1 skill books of whatever skills that you have decided. Then you can straight away put up the skill books of the level 4 and it is done. This is how I have made a lot of my generals. I'm going to take you through all the generals that I have made so far. So this is Richard the Lionheart. I generally place Richard the Lionheart on my defense on the wall when I'm going to attack. So in case if I do a mistake or if I get too many woundeds, I can save as many troops I can, bring them to the hospital. Because if your hospital capacity is less and you're attacking, let's say your hospital capacity is of 400,000, you're attacking somebody, the troops that are above 400,000 will get deserted and the troops that are above deserted will get killed. So you lose those troops permanently and need to train them again. My current hospital capacity is 195,000 plus 301,000. If you do the maths, that is almost 500,000. It's 496,000 to be precise. So that's my current hospital capacity. And if I'm shooting out a rally of, let's say, 500,000 troops, I have a very good chance of saving maximum amount of troops even if they get wounded. The same technique I have used to put up skills on my General Edward the Black Prince. Himiko is yet to be made. I can make another video for Himiko, but I'll be planning to make her a Subcity general because I'm not playing her as a carry. But then I am consulting a lot of players. Always remember that you should ask people before working on a general, because if you make a general out of rush and if the skills are not well set, you will have a lot of cost or a lot of difficulty in setting up the right skill on the general. So right now I have got Mehmet 2 as my subordinate city general, Queen Jindok as my gathering general. You can see there's only level 1 slot left. So if I get any of these level 4 skill books, I can directly replace them and the general is ready. This is what my Martinez looks like. I have got a ring which I have applied to some other general for joining rallies. Yeah, it is right here. Refining is one more important process that I'm not getting into right now. I will be soon collecting gems, or even might get some packages to get more gems for the refining process, because refining is expensive. And do not do that until unless you are fully ready with the gold and gems that you need, because once you get into the flow of refining, you will not stop till you get the best out of your general. That's my personal experience, and I have seen people do that. So be very careful with the refining process. That's how you place the skill books on the general. If you have got any more questions, feel free to ask me about it. I have got a lot of things that I can share, and this knowledge is absolutely free. So if you want to know more, hit me up. You can find me on this YouTube video. Thank you so much for joining in. And if you visit the server 147, please get in touch with me. This is what my name looks like, MaxxDuel. I don't change my names until unless there's some server drama happening or a server versus server war. I don't change names, and even if you just call for my name Max, someone or the other will tell you which alliance I'm a part of, so you can get in touch with me on the game as well. Once again, thank you so much. It is an honor and a pleasure to be showcasing how to place subordinate city skills. One thing that I forgot to cover: the cheapest way to earn subordinate city to earn general skill books. I said subordinate city skills. To earn general skill books is by Wheel of Fortune. Whenever you spin the Wheel of Fortune, there is a good possibility that out of every alternate spin there's one skill book there, and if you're lucky you get the skill book, which is a cost of 3000 gems. If you even check the records, a lot of people have got range troop load, siege machine range bonus, range troop attack. So this is all like in your luck. You can also win a general like Princess Lucy and Rage King. My Rage King is the subordinate city general. I haven't placed him on the subcity. I have just given him the subcity skills because I'm not going to be using him as a carry. I generally prefer to use debuff generals on my subcity. They give a nice debuff on the enemy, and that's what I prefer to do. I currently hold 8 subcities slots, so that means 8 debuff generals can be applied. And again, your subcity is very important. You need to choose the subcity as per your attack, defense, or your production. My current target is resource production, so I have got Korea and China. Korea gives you gathering bonus and China gives you production speed. Again, that should be discussed in the next video. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Max signing out. Have fun.